might as well think you're better than Prince. My name is G-Bird. I am South Dakota's only pop star. Today I want to talk to you about delusional confidence when you're making music. So I'm assuming if you're watching this video, you're somebody who makes music. You probably have a bit of insecurity, right? Because people who make great artists tend to be also very insecure. So the idea I wanted to share with you in this video is that it's actually a really good idea to start becoming crazy and thinking that you are way better than you probably actually are. So when you go in to make music, there are two ways you could think about it. There's actually three ways. I'll go worst to best. So the worst way is, I suck so bad. What I'm about to make is gonna suck so bad. That's actually pretty good. I kind of like that one, actually. Then the next one is, here is an accurate assessment of where my skill level is, and that is the truth of the matter, and that is as good as I can possibly produce, which honestly is okay. I think we greatly underestimate what we believe reality to be. Sometimes we're better or worse than we actually think we are. I think it's somewhere in the middle, actually. Then we have what I believe is the best mindset to have when you're making music, which is, I'm the baddest motherfucker to ever make music. And music is lucky I was born, because it's been getting pretty stale without me. You can look at the greatest of the greats, like Michael Jackson or Prince. You know, these people are master performers, master music makers, and you can look at yourself and be like, you know what? I'm better than that. I'm way better than that. Now, when you first do this, you're not going to believe yourself. To some degree, nor should you, you know? But also at the same time, if while you're making music, you just kind of think that, and you just kind of let yourself let loose, you know? You think, man, Michael Jackson had to practice over and over and over again to be as great as he was, and I'm just naturally that good. You can tell yourself, Prince had to meticulously learn his craft over and over and over again for hours and hours and days and days. And my music is still better. Still better. He spent all that time, and my stuff, I've spent much less time, and my stuff is even better than Prince, even better than Michael Jackson, the greatest to ever do it. Michael Jackson needed a team of the best of the best of the best to create the output he created. I only need me. I'm doing this just with me, or just with a limited amount of team. Now, I'm not telling you all these things because I think they're necessarily true, but if you're gonna believe one of the three scenarios that I offered you, I think being delusionally confident will give you the best results for what you're probably looking for in your career. So in conclusion, the best thing you can do is to assume you're the greatest to ever do it. Even if you don't think so, you need to start thinking so, because that will get you in the studio longer. That will make you release you know, these ideals of like, oh, everything has to be perfect. It's like, everything's going to be perfect. Like, I'm so good. Like, I am so good. Everything I do is going to be gold. And if you have great friends, which I hope you do, great family members, it'd be really good if you could get them to start saying things like this. You know, just pull them aside and be like, what I would like to do is I'm doing this thing where I am solidifying the belief that I'm like the best music person to ever walk the earth. And, you know, I need you to remind me of that as often as you possibly can. And a good friend will do this for you. A great friend will be like, no, you're full of shit, but you know, you might also be like, hey, it's just an experiment, you know. I'll go to someone else then if you're so hell-bent on the truth or whatever. But I think it's a really good idea. And, you know, if you can get like a compilation video, or you can get like, you know, you can get recordings of people and, you know, also the gender you're attracted to, you know, voice clips or video clips and compilations of them talking about how great you are and how you're the best to ever do it, and you watch it often, even listen to it while you're going to sleep, I think it'll do you a lot of good.